Well, hello, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm back, and I hope you guys are doing fantastic out there. In this video today, we're going to talk about the Thanksgiving sale that Thrunite is doing. There are some really good deals to be had on this sales event. Hopefully, you'll enjoy this video. There's a lot of savings that they are offering. Now, the first light that is up for grabs is this Archer 2A V3. This is a fantastic light. It runs on two AA batteries, so standard batteries. They're discounting this one 20% off. So instead of picking this light up for about 40 bucks, you can pick it up on this sale for $23.99. Now this light has a tail cap switch and it also has a side switch. You push the tail cap switch and it turns the light on, and then you can use the side switch to cycle through the modes. As you can see here, it's got a moonlight mode of 0.2 lumens, and off of those two AA batteries, that'll last 15 days. There's low, there's medium, and there's high. Now this light on high puts out 500 lumens, 93 meters of throw, all of that out of two standard AA batteries that you can pick up anywhere. I really like the Archer 2A V3. It runs on a Cree LED glass lens, IPX8, impact resistant. This is a fantastic kickoff to the Thrunite sale. The second light that you'll see on the Thrunite sale is the Archer Mini. This is a rechargeable light. The tail cap switch here is made out of metal. You twist the head doesn't come off, but what it does do is it exposes the USB-C charging port. And this light will charge, and then when charging is complete, you can close the head here. You push the button, the light comes on to low. If you double press, it'll go to high. And on this one, it's 405 lumens. 87 meters of throw. Again, it's USB-C rechargeable. It does have a strobe function if you triple press. So this is a very nice little EDC light. It's got a dual direction pocket clip, which means you can put it on a headlamp. And the cool thing is they're doing this one for 25% off. And instead of spending about 30 bucks, you can pick this up for $19.99 on this sale. This is a good light. Right now we're looking at the Thrunite Archer Pro, so it has all the same things that we saw in the Archer Mini, but a little bit more bang out of this one. It's got a little more horsepower. So you unthread the head, very similar, and you can expose the USB-C charging port there. On the flip side of the light, there's a little indicator right there, which gives you the status of the charging. So it'll turn red when charging and green when charging is complete. So you close the head and it makes the light IPX8. Same thing on the tail cap switch. It's a metal switch. Now this sale for this one doesn't start until Thanksgiving. They're giving it for 25% off. So instead of 40 bucks, you can pick it up for $29.99. So you can long press, and this one has a moonlight mode, which the Archer Mini does not have. This ain't that much bigger either. Then it also has a memory, so when you turn the light on and off, it will remember the last mode. Now this one is ramping, so if you push and hold the button, it'll ramp up and it'll get to the top of the spectrum, and then you'll see an acknowledgement flash. Then it'll ramp down, and when you get to the bottom, it acknowledges. So anywhere within that spectrum, from low to high, if you let off somewhere in there, let's say right there, for example, you turn the light off, it will remember that setting. It also has a double press to get to turbo, to get to the brightest setting. This is 1022 lumens, putting out 134 meters of throw. Triple press gets you a strobe out of this one. So that is fantastic, very disorienting. So the Archer Pro is a fantastic light, and to be able to pick this up for $29.99, that is a smoking deal for this light. The next one up for grabs is the Thrunite T1. This is a very nice light. This is the only one in the video today that does not have USB-C. This one is micro USB recharging, so it's nice. It does have the dual direction pocket clip, as you can see. It has a magnetic tail cap, so in the event that you're working under the hood of the vehicle, you could magnet this to the hood and shine the light wherever you want. Also, if you're under a vehicle, maybe you're replacing a transmission or something like that, you can mount this to the frame of the vehicle and shed light in a floody style beam just about anywhere under that vehicle. This is a good light. It's got a moonlight mode right here that you can see. You turn it off, you turn it back on, and it has a power level indicator, and you can cycle through the modes. It's ramping just like the Archer Pro. And on the highest setting, you get 1500 lumens out of this one. This one will put out 102 meters of throw, and it runs on an 18350 rechargeable lithium-ion battery. So this Thrunite T1 comes in at 20% off on this cell. It's a very good light, and to get it for 31 bucks, not too bad of a deal. Now the next light up for grabs is the very popular TC15. This is version 3. This one is 20% off. Instead of being 60 bucks, you're looking at about $47.99 for this one. This one has a side switch, so it's got one switch that does everything. Glass lens, it's got the dual direction pocket clip. This is a good EDC light. It's not too big. It runs on an 18650 battery. You can long press and get to a moonlight mode, so it's very cool. You can turn it off, turn it on. You get a power level indicator, double press for turbo, and this one is very bright. 2403 lumens out of this one, putting out 223 meters of throw. It is USB-C rechargeable right there on the side of the light, and you can charge that light. The indicator, the power indicator, will also serve as your charging indicator, and this is a good light. $47.99 on the cell. That's not a bad deal for a TC15. It's a good light. Now, if you're not a fan of just a single switch and you want dual switches, so you want a tail cap switch that can be used momentary or constant, then you might want to take a look at the TN12 Pro. This one is also 20% off, and it's a cheaper light than the TC15, and I like this one more personally. You can pick this up for $39.99. When you use the tail cap switch, you go directly to turbo. This is 1900 lumens, and it puts out more throw than the TC15. This one will throw 380 meters of distance. And this one also operates on an 18650 battery. It's also USB-C recharging, so very nice. And it also has a moonlight mode. So it's everything that we saw in the TC15, and in my humble opinion, it's got a little bit more. I like this light better personally than the TC15. Now the charging on the light, I don't care who the manufacturer is, what flashlight it is. I have never been a fan of this, but there's a lot of people out there that do like that, and all I can say is that they've done a good job on that. So this one is 20% off. Again, $39.99 for a TN12 Pro. That's a fantastic deal. Now let's not forget, if you're wanting to get out and touch something, you can look for a thrower type of light. This is the Thrunite Catapult V6. This one is going to be 20% off. So instead of spending 75 bucks, you can pick this up for $59.99. This one has a glass lens, smooth reflector, and it puts out a lot of throw. Long press, it does have a moonlight mode, double press for that turbo, and as you can see, it's got a nice tight hotspot with a big spill and a floody style outer diameter there. This is 2836 lumens, puts out 692 meters of throw. This light does have a strobe, so when the light's on, if I press the button a few times quickly, I'll get that strobe. That is fantastic. This light is also USB-C rechargeable, runs on a 26650 lithium-ion battery. The cool thing about this one is it tail stands. Very nice light. Again, 692 meters of throw out of this Catapult V6. Now, very similar to the Catapult V6, but a little bit more throw, is the Catapult Pro. This one also comes in at 20% off. This one's normally $100. You can pick this up for $79. This one also has a moonlight mode. You can double press and get to turbo. This one is 2713 lumens, so it's a little less lumens than the Catapult V6, but it reaches out further. We get 1,005 meters out of this flashlight. It also has a strobe, so same thing. You single press and it'll remember the last mode that you accessed previous to turbo. And this is a good light. It's also USB-C rechargeable on the light, and it's fantastic. It also runs on a 26650 lithium-ion rechargeable battery, and again, $79 on this sale for this $100 flashlight. I think it's a fantastic deal myself. The sale has already started. It started November 21st. It's going to run until November 28th. Now, from the Archer Pro on, these sales do not start until Thanksgiving. So we're going to recap here with the 2A V3. You can pick this up right now for $23.99. The Archer Mini available right now for $19.99. The Archer Pro not available till Thanksgiving, $29.99. That is a fantastic deal. The T1, $31.99. The TC15 V3, $47.99. And this one right here is a banging deal. TN12 Pro for $39.99. That's a good deal right there. Catapult V6, $59.99. And Catapult Pro, $79.99. Those are the deals. Again, the sale will end on November 28th. That at 11:59. That is a Monday. Now, Thrunite, please bring back the A-Tactical or WowTac model A1. This was the $20 flashlight that I bought so many of and gave them away. Got a lot of friends that love this light. Please bring it back. I don't know if you'll be able to bring it back at the $20 price point, but this light is fantastic. I'd really appreciate it if you could bring this one back. It's hard to find. I did find one of them on Amazon. It was like $33, but this is a fantastic light. One of the biggest bangs for the buck, in my opinion, and unfortunately it is not on this sale. Well folks, I want to say thank you for joining me today on this video, taking a look at the sales event for Thrunite. Again, this sale will end on November 28th. That is Monday at 11:59. So if you want to see a further look at any of these lights that I covered in this video today, please make sure that you're checking my Thrunite playlist, and you can find whichever model you want to see the full review on. Also, in the description box down below, I made it very easy for you guys to just go down there. They're listed from left to right in order. The links are right there. You can click on the link. It takes you over to Amazon. I do not make any commission from this sale. Thrunite has always been a good company for me to work with, and they've helped me out. So these are fantastic flashlights. I stand by them. They're solid performers. They're all IPX8. They're all impact resistant. They're all very durable. And Thrunite, once again, please bring back the A1, A-Tactical, or WowTac A1. This is one of my favorite lights. Please bring it back at the $20 price point if you can. I love this thing. So with all that being said, folks, thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to leave your comments down below. Like this video. Share this video with your friends. These deals are awesome deals. And until next time, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. We'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.